Don't we all want our babies to be little geniuses? Finding that spark in our children, on the other hand, is the key to help them develop it. You'll see indicators of extraordinary intellect in your baby early on in infancy if he or she has it. As a parent, it's okay to feel that your baby is truly gifted. True genius, however, is a rare occurrence, as proven by intelligence quotient or IQ testing. If you want to know if you have a kid prodigy in your hands, look for these following 8 signs in your baby. If you're new to our channel, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get real-time updates about new baby videos coming your way. Do give this video a thumbs up, share this with a friend or others who need to hear this, and leave a comment to let us know what you think. The material in this video is provided solely for educational reasons and is not intended to be taken as medical advice. Let's get started. Reaches milestones earlier than others. Is your child significantly ahead of time when it comes to reaching milestones? Did he or she sit up unassisted before most of the 4-month-old babies? Was your baby waving to you and holding things as soon as he or she turned 6 months old? If you answered yes to any of the above questions, your child is hitting milestones ahead of his or her peers, and you have a genius in your hands. Next sign to check is the exceptional communication and language skills. Your infants make a variety of sounds, ranging from gurgles and giggles to cries. Before you know it, your baby will be 4 to 5 months old and will begin vocalizing. If your little one expresses an interest in words and books during story time, or creates sentences before the age of 14 months, these are early signs of a gifted baby in your family. Babies utter their first words around 12 months and proceed to the formation of words by 18 months. Next on this list, alert. When babies are born, they spend the majority of their awake hours observing their environment, people, and their various movements. A gifted baby will seem to make eye contact with the person holding or speaking to him or her. They may turn their heads towards someone and respond to sounds and actions immediately. Your baby may be highly sensitive to any changes in its immediate environment, which is a definite sign of heightened levels of perception. If your baby notices a shift in your emotional makeup, he or she may want to wipe your tears or hold you close, which is clear evidence of high intelligence in toddlers. Oh, sweet baby. Following, prefer to be alone. Gifted babies are content playing with toys, coloring books, or completing puzzles in their own company. If your child seeks out older children, it is solely for the purpose of gaining a better emotional and intellectual knowledge of the world around them. This is one of the signs of a baby's high intelligence. Such kids like to hang out with only 1 or 2 buddies and want to be in a small group. Prepare to welcome a tiny genius into your household if your baby can entertain himself or herself without any difficulty. Such gifted kids can also be a little introverted, so be careful not to force them to do something they don't enjoy. Next, extreme focus. Babies' attention spans are short, and they're easily distracted by new sounds or movements in the environment. By the time they turn 1, they may be able to focus on a task for around 10 to 15 minutes, but anything beyond that is a stretch. A gifted child, on the other hand, is able to focus for longer amounts of time from an early age, most often before the age of 6 months. When babies are just 10 or 11 months, it is easier for them to match shapes and colors. They will also point to images and even turn pages while you read aloud from storybooks to them. Great job, baby! You could also check their level of curiosity. If your toddler is keen to explore everything around him or her and asks a million questions that are anything but mundane, You may have a gifted child on your hands. Be prepared to give detailed answers and back them up with proof, as your kid will ask for it. Do not stifle his or her curiosity, even if it can be irritating at times. Prepare to be stumped by a few questions, prompting a Google search on your smartphone. As a result, now is the time to brush up on your own general knowledge. An intelligent baby should be expected to open up a favorite toy train or soft toy to examine what's inside. Next on top, problem solver. If your child is gifted, don't expect him or her to quit easily. Your child will come up with new and most likely better ways to solve difficulties that he or she encounters, which may include some strange solutions. Unable to reach out to the box of cookies kept out of reach? Observe your child climbing on a box or a toy vehicle to accomplish his or her aim. Smart babies can solve difficulties faster than their peers and will utilize creative methods to get to the base of a problem they encounter in their own small world. That's right! Along with extreme focus, such babies have remarkable problem-solving abilities. Last but not the least, remembers well. If your toddler is actually a super intelligent child in the making, he or she may have a razor-sharp memory from an early age. Your kid is likely to recall previous visits, names of people, and even particular locations of items that we adults typically discard in the idea that they are lost. He or she may have learned as a baby that the bedroom is where one sleeps and the kitchen is where one eats. You may observe that other children forget things, while your child remembers every piece of information processed by his or her brain. Parents can tell that their children are extraordinary from the minute they are born. Whatever objective or development your child achieves, you can continue to believe that he or she is a genius. If you discover that your child is actually gifted, there are a few things to keep an eye on. Also, be prepared to nurture your child's blossoming brain, which is one of the most important aspects. So, take a look at these early signs that your child will be smart and get prepared soon. Please like and share this video if you learned something new today. See you in our next video.